After 25 years of being in the art business, I've learned a few things. And what I'd like to do is give you some of the tips that I've learned so you don't make the same mistakes that I've made. And believe me, I've made every one of these mistakes over time. So here's some of the first things I'd like to talk about. For Navajo textiles, if you're going to buy on the internet, and a lot of the times you're going to be doing that, you may not be able to see it in person, maybe it's eBay or an auction or just somebody has a rug. Get good photographs. If you can't get good photographs, forget it. Do not buy it. Photographs are key. You also want to be able to look on the photographs and see both sides of the rug. If it doesn't show both sides of the rug, and or if it doesn't show the entire rug, and you're probably not really getting the whole picture. If there's damage, you want to see close-ups, you want to look at stains, because these things are going to help you determine if you want to buy the thing or at least see it on approval. And that brings the point, if you are going to have a rug sent to you, try to get it on approval and see if they'll guarantee it. If they'll do those two things, you know it's probably going to be from a good dealer, a good source, and you'll be okay. So a rug like this, well, it isn't a rug. It's actually a blanket. It's very soft and smooth, very tight. One of the things you want to look at is the selvedge. The selvedge will tell you a lot about a Navajo rug. If it's got double warps on this end, as you can see in the picture that we're showing you now, those kind of images tell you it's probably Mexican and not Navajo. Also on the ends of the textile, you look and see if the warp has been re-looped. If it's been re-looped in to make it look like a continuous warp, again, this is probably not a Navajo. In fact, it most certainly probably is not, and it's a Mexican recopy of a Navajo weaving. Don't be afraid to get in there with some tweezers and really look around to see if you can find out what's going on. I do this. Sometimes I'm on the floor really checking out what it is that I have. Also, you want to look for lazy lines. Lazy lines are seen primarily in older Navajo textiles. It's a diagnostic characteristic of how the weaving was wove. So these are very important things when it comes to textiles. Other things you want to look at are for stains and moth damage. If you see moth damage on it, you want to be very careful because a lot of times you can't repair this very well. As you can see in this image, you can see where it's darker underneath than on top. That's hard to repair. So you want to be careful about moth damage unless it's limited or an area that can be repaired color-wise. Also, if it has color bleed, especially black and blue, be careful. Those are very hard to get out of. And if you can't get it out, then you're stuck with a textile that has some problems. So remember, bleed can be a problem, as is mold. If you see dark mold and you smell, use this sense. Smell the rug. Do you smell smoke? Do you smell mothballs? Do you smell mold? These are all problematic, and again, maybe a reason not to buy the rug. All these things you need to do anytime that you're looking to purchase. If you don't do it, you're probably going to get in trouble, and I'm trying to save you the 25 years of learning experience that I had.
Medicine Man Gallery, located for over 26 years in Tucson, Arizona, specializing in antique Native American art, early Western art, including the famed Maynard Dixon, as well as modern art. You can find everything online at medicinemangallery.com. There's over 6,000 objects to select from. Also, the Charles Bloom Murder Mystery Series, written by yours truly, me, Mark Sublett. There's 6 books in this series, and they follow the protagonist Charles Bloom through all the intrigue of the art world set in Santa Fe and the Navajo Nation. These can be found on Audible, ebooks, Amazon, and of course, the gallery at medicinemangallery.com.